We'll start with Spencer Brown, who got his start tonight for the Bears, and we'll jump straight into questions for Spence.
How does it feel to get the start and come out and beat Bradley like that, man?
It feels amazing. It's been a while since I started in a collegiate basketball game, so it took me a second to get back into the feel of it, but yeah, it was an amazing feeling, and it's great to get that win like that.
When were you guys made aware that Bradley would be without 4 players there?
We were aware when we saw them walk out in warm-ups. We didn't know until we started warming up.
You guys kind of started out slow there, but after that first time out, things were just kind of bombs away, a quick 11-0 run. Just did you guys have to be woken up a little bit? What was it there?
We just needed our sniper, Jamonte Black, to come in the game and hit 2 threes and 1. He had a great game. Him and Ritter. It was great to see them both hitting shots like that.
And those guys, they've had some struggles past weeks, but it really seems like they're starting to figure things out. Just what have you noticed that's kind of led to them turning around like that?
I think good shooters feed off of each other. And I think, Jamonte getting in and hitting some shots early helped Ritter as well to get his rhythm going.
I know it was tough losing 4 games in a row at home. Just how important has it been for you guys to come back out and defend that home court these last 2 games?
It means a lot because it shows to our character as a team. We're not going to, even if we lose, 4, we're going to keep coming out, keep fighting, keep making a run for that championship, conference championship, and for the tournament.
Tay mentioned on Wednesday when you guys played SIU that one of your goals was to win out your regular season schedule. Is that still on the team's mind right now?
Oh, absolutely. Our goal is never to lose any games. You never know what's going to happen, but especially now, we feel like we're more than capable of winning every game in our schedule.
It always feels like in the Valley, the most important thing is playing, getting on a hot streak as the conference tournament starts rearing its head. So to have a game like today where irrelevant of all the other factors that are going on, you guys can light up the scoreboard like that. What does that do to your confidence, knowing that with that tournament on the horizon, you guys are playing good basketball?
Yeah, absolutely. And the past 2 years, it's been Bradley who's coming down the stretch, has gotten real hot. So I think that we've been talking about that, and I think if we can do that ourselves and start playing our best basketball going into March, it's going to be great for us and our confidence.
You got a senior day tomorrow. I think you're coming back as a GA, so you won't exactly be leaving the program. But what is that moment going to mean to you?
Well, it's not confirmed I'll come back as a GA. I would love to, and it is one of my options I'm thinking about. But I'm trying to keep all my doors open. And with senior night coming up, it's kind of surreal. It goes by real quick. But I'm excited to do it with my teammates.
Gaige is coming back next year. Are they going to honor him with you, or is it just Spencer Brown Day tomorrow?
I think it's just Spencer Brown Day tomorrow.
All right, Spence, congrats on a great start and good job. That was your 80th career basketball game, by the way. So congrats on that milestone. Let you go and bring on Gaige.
All right, thank y'all.
Thank you.
All right, see y'all.
All right, we'll let Gaige settle in. He had 20 points tonight for the Bears, also had 5 rebounds and 4 assists. And we'll go straight into questions for him.
Gaige, great game for you today. Just kind of slow start there, but after the timeout, the first time out of the media timeout, you guys just came out and was firing away. Just kind of what was kind of said there to get you guys fired up and going out there?
It was just really settle in and just play our game. Our game just, we play inside out. And, once they start that doubling, we kick it out. Then we got guys that could just shoot the crap out the ball. So.
Gaige, half hour before the game, Bradley announces that 4 of their guys are out, suspended, including their 3 top scorers. You guys have been preparing for them all week. What kind of adjustments do you have to make in a situation like that with a new look for their team?
It's really just, every guy on their team we go through. And so, since something like that happened, we just picked up, who was starting and who was coming off the bench. And, we just play basketball from there. That's all it is.
Is it really that much of a difference? You just pick out, you really just pick out who's on there and you're just like, oh, we're just going to go out there and play ball?
It's more than that. Our coaches, they do personnel and, what this guy can do and what this other guy can do. So, we just play to to that. We just play like that. I mean, I don't know how to say it, but I guess I don't know.
Has Spencer Brown been pressuring you to come back for the 5th year so he can get tomorrow all to himself?
Yeah, it's all his idea.
How much does it mean to you that we heard that announcement the other night? But congrats on coming back. But what kind of went into that announcement?
I mean, it was just I felt like it was what was best for me. So I'm excited about it, and the season still isn't over, so we're looking forward to this, and then
And you guys are looking at this like you can win out. We've heard that a few times last week. We heard it from Spencer just there. What's giving you guys that confidence right now?
just take it a game at a time and play our basketball.
It kind of helps when the guys are shooting as well as they did, 14 of 23 from beyond the arc.
Oh yeah, we got the best. We got the best shooters in the country, hands down. Those guys are crazy. So,
Gaige, there's a big battle there about 3rd, 4th, 5th place in the Valley. A lot of teams jockeying for position. How nice would it be to continue to play well and to be able to have a 3rd seed going into that tournament?
I mean, it'd be really nice, but honestly, you want the 1st seed, which probably won't happen. But going in as 3rd seed isn't bad either. So we just got to win out.
Any other questions for Gaige? If not, we'll congratulate you on your 6th 20-point season, and great job.
Thank you.
Okay. 21 assists on 31 made shots. It has to make you happy as a coach.
It does, and we move the basketball well. We know that defensively they do a great job, and you got to move the basketball and try to attack the paint as much as possible. And, their game plan is to help off of our other players and double team and triple team Gaige and Isaiah. And I thought both those guys moved the basketball tonight, and we stepped up and made some shots.
How much did you have to adjust there early on when Drake and Bradley comes out with missing 4 of its top players?
I mean, we still did what we were going to do. Yeah, I mean, that's unfortunate for them, but we didn't. I mean, we adjust our matchups, who was guarding who. Obviously, they started a different starting lineup, but we still have the same game plan.
When do you guys become aware of that?
When they came out in the warm-ups and not in the warm-ups.
Coach, after 4 tough losses at home, you've come back, you've taken these last 2. Just how important is it to protect that home court?
It's very important. And when this conference season started, we tried to make that a goal of ours, to protect our home court. And, we've done it the last 2 games. And prior to that, we were unable to do it. But we've been able to rebound back, and our guys are back up on their feet, I believe. And we need to do it again tomorrow. It's always important to win at home. I mean, it's never an excuse to lose at home, no matter who you're playing. You should always be able to win at home.
We've kind of seen Jamonte just kind of bounce back. He was struggling there for a few games, but he goes off today, has had a few good performances in a row.
Yeah, I mean, he just never loses confidence. Shooters shoot. It's just like I always say, it's just like being a baseball player. I mean, as a shooter, you can miss 7 and still be considered a great shooter out of 10. And every time he shoots, I think it's going in. Just got to keep shooting. Shooters shoot.
Coach, you got just 4 games left until we're in conference tournament mode. Just how important is it to see your team bounce back well from those 4 straight losses, see them go out there and shoot as well as they did today, for heating up when you know that teams like Bradley, who you played today, are the ones that have shown in the past you just got to get hot at the right time?
I saw our group bouncing back second half against Loyola. Although we didn't win the second game, I still feel like we did some things well. They beat us that game, but then we go to Illinois State, I think, and play well there. And obviously tonight we came out, and after the first 4 minutes, I thought we were pretty good. But our group they haven't lost any confidence. They've grown and handled adversity the right way. And we still have room to improve. We're still trying to develop a few more guys in regards to depth. Defensively, we still feel like our main guys can get better at certain things. I thought Isaiah Mosley's defense tonight was a lot better. And that really helps our team, because DeMarcus and Keaton and Jamonte, they're normally pretty good defenders. Gaige and Ritter normally try their best. And now we get Zay defending, and we get a few more guys off the bench giving us something, then, we can continue to get better. But I think our guys are in a good place.
Coach, anything surprise you about what you're seeing in the Valley this year? I mean, you have two elite teams there at the top with Loyola and Drake, but then you have that dogfight there, 3, 4, and 5 positions. Anything so far that's really surprised you?
Well, I'm surprised that Drake started the year 19-0, I think, or whatever they started. No one can say that they did that because, the media and coaches picked them to be so low. Loyola, we all knew that they would be good, but they're better than I thought they would be. And then other than that, it's a typical year in the Valley. I think, on most cases, anyone can beat anybody. When this Bradley team is fully loaded and healthy, they're really good as well. So, and I don't mean any disrespect to anybody else. I think it's impressive that Evansville has won 6 games after not winning any last year. But, it's hard. It's a different year. Some people don't have to go to other people's place to play. And, it's just a lot of stuff, but nothing too surprising.
Tomorrow's going to be Spencer Brown's last game here on his home court. You've mentioned him as a leader in the past. What does he do for your program?
He's got an unbelievable character. He provides a lot of value with his voice. He understands what we're trying to get done in regards to our terminology and our system. I think he, along with Ritter and Darian Scott, have been here the longest, and all great kids and know what we're looking for. And he just provides that leadership and that voice, the voice of a coach when the coach is not present. And he's got the respect of his teammates, and he's just very valuable for our program.
All right, Coach, looks like that was your last question. Congratulations on a big win today.
Thank you. See you.